Just married my coworker. You're pathetic. That was the text that woke me up at 2:47 a.m. on a Tuesday. I squinted at the glowing screen, still groggy, still half dreaming, wondering what the hell I was looking at. There it was, in black and white. A photo of my wife, Linda, standing next to her coworker William, both grinning like idiots in front of some neon-lit Vegas wedding chapel. They were holding a paper, a marriage certificate. The message attached? Just married William. Been sleeping with him for 8 months. You're pathetic, BTW. Your limp dick energy made this so easy. Enjoy your sad little life. That's how I, 34 years old and very much still legally married, found out my wife wasn't at a conference in Vegas. Nope. She was busy making herself Mrs. William the Weasel, apparently while drunk on cheap champagne and delusion. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just stared at the phone for a while, blinking, absorbing the absurdity of it. Then I typed a single word back. Cool. And I got to work. See, Linda might have thought she was clever, but she made a fatal mistake. She let me manage everything. The house was in my name. The bank accounts, the utilities, the car lease, even her credit cards, all of it tied to me. She was just an authorized user riding the comfort train. And now? The ride was over. By 3:15 a.m., every password she ever knew had been changed. Every card she had was deactivated. I called a locksmith immediately. Cost me $300, but honestly, it felt like therapy. At 4 a.m., the locksmith showed up. I was calm, almost too calm. By 5 a.m., we had fresh locks on every door and a new garage code. I even changed the smart thermostat just to be petty. Then I went back to sleep like a baby. The next morning, pounding on the door yanked me out of a dream. I opened it to 2 very unimpressed cops. Sir, we received a call about a domestic issue. Your wife says you locked her out of her home. I handed over my phone with a half smile. Actually, officer, she's not my wife. She married someone else about 5 hours ago in Vegas. She texted me the picture. The older cop raised his eyebrows. The younger one tried to keep a straight face, but I caught the smirk. She's also claiming you stole her things and froze her accounts. Everything's in my name, I replied calmly. And I haven't touched her belongings. She can pick them up anytime. They reviewed the texts, the timestamp, and my ID. The older cop radioed back to dispatch. Ma'am, he said into his mic, you'll need to handle this through legal channels. We can't force him to let you in. You're married to someone else. From the speaker came a shrill burst of fury. I think the younger cop almost laughed out loud. They left after telling me not to destroy anything. I promised to leave her belongings untouched, in boxes, in the garage. Update. That afternoon, Linda didn't come alone. She brought William, who already looked like he regretted everything, her mother Barbara, and her sister Susan, the whole betrayal brigade. Barbara tried the cops again. I reminded her how well that went this morning. Susan called me a financial abuser. I laughed. William tried puffing his chest until I mentioned sending HR a copy of the wedding picture. They worked at the same firm, which, conveniently, had a strict no-dating policy. Linda, mascara streaked, whined about being trapped and penniless. I showed them the boxes, told them they had 1 hour to pack the U-Haul and leave. Oh, and she tried using one of her cards to rent the truck. Declined. William had to pay. His face? Absolute defeat. The fun part begins. My lawyer called. Turns out Linda's trying to claim she was emotionally manipulated into the Vegas wedding. She's seeking an annulment and half the house. But she sent me written proof of her cheating and bigamy. My lawyer laughed and called it a gift. We also found out William lives in his mom's basement. Guess he thought Linda had money. Poor fool. Next update. Full meltdown mode. Linda went on a full social media smear campaign, said I abused her, said I was controlling, heartless, cruel. Her mom and sister joined in. Some mutual friends started messaging me. That's when I called David, my tech-savvy buddy. Within hours, he pulled up archived Facebook messages between Linda and William. Dozens. bragging about how she was slowly draining our grocery account to fund her dream wedding with William. Problem is, that grocery account? It was just my personal debit card. I let her use. I posted the screenshots. That's when everything collapsed for her. Suddenly her friends were silent. Her lies crumbled. Her online support vanished. Then came the madness. She got her dad to call my boss and accuse me of harassment. My boss already knew. He told her dad to buzz off, politely. She tried breaking into the house at 3 a.m., screaming about heirloom jewelry. Her grandma is still alive, wearing it. She told people, I killed her cat. We've never owned a cat. I'm allergic. She sobbed to my mother on the phone, begging for help. My mom? Sweetheart, you should have thought about that before you slept with William. Then came the best call. William's mother, Sarah, called me. She asked me, seriously, to be a man and take Linda back. William made a mistake. He's young. You don't have to punish him. You're asking me to forgive the woman who cheated on me so your son doesn't have to suffer? Well, when you put it like that, you sound selfish. I hung up. That night, Linda texted me from a friend's phone. You ruined my life. Hope you're happy. I replied, I am actually. Thanks for asking. Blocked. Divorce day. She showed up in a white dress to court. A full-on wedding dress, like she was trying to convince the judge it was me who cheated. Her lawyer argued the Vegas wedding didn't count. She was emotionally manipulated. She wasn't in the right state of mind. The judge raised a brow. My lawyer stood up and calmly handed over a fat folder of messages. Your Honor, here's 73 pages showing I'm not sure what her name is now, planning this affair for over a year. The judge flipped through them, face contorting from disgust to disbelief. Ma'am, did you write, can't wait to see his stupid face when I take him for everything? Linda blushed. That's out of context. What context makes that okay? Silence. The divorce was granted. She got her clothes. Her car, which she still owes money on. That's it. She even has to pay me alimony, $500 a month, for the next 6 months because I supported her through her certification program. Outside court, Barbara started yelling. Susan threw coffee, missed me, and hit Sarah, who'd come to support her son's love story. A scuffle broke out between the moms. Security had to intervene. William? Didn't even show up. Turns out he's now engaged to a 22-year-old bartender he met at his own wedding reception. That's what Linda traded me for. She collapsed in the parking lot, sobbing. Not cute crying. Snot and eyeliner everywhere. Wailed, "This isn't how it was supposed to go." Susan tried to comfort her. "I can't stay with you," Linda sniffled. "Your apartment smells like cats and sadness." Even Susan looked like she'd had enough. Final update. Linda's living with her parents. William's job fired him. So did Linda's company. Barbara's banned from 2 Starbucks for verbally assaulting baristas. Susan's posted about cutting out toxic family. Sarah's apparently suing Linda for emotional damages. And me? I sold the house, bought a condo, started dating Jennifer from the gym. She writes "not William" on my coffee cups and laughs at the story. My lawyer framed the Vegas marriage certificate. It hangs in his office under the title, "Easiest Win of My Career." Do I regret being petty? Not one bit. Linda played stupid games. She won stupid prizes. And me? I'm finally living my best life. Oh, and Linda? If you're reading this, I know you are. William's mom called you a gold-digging succubus at book club. Cool. Here's something I learned from this experience. When someone shows you who they truly are, believe them the first time. Loyalty isn't measured by words. It's revealed through consistent actions. Protect your peace. Know your worth. And never hesitate to walk away from people who bet against you. Because healing, growing, and moving forward, that's the real revenge. If this story had you stunned, smirking, or saying, "She had it coming," hit that like button. Subscribe for more jaw-dropping true stories where karma doesn't miss and justice always gets the last word. Got a story like this? Drop it in the comments. I just might tell yours next.